and join me. Oh, hello, sis. Just tuning up. The one divine self manifesting as the dual goddesses of truth of above and below, heaven and earth, assist us in attaining spiritual enlightenment. It looks like a few people have joined, so let's see what is in the comments. Oh, Dua, thank you for joining me. Let's see, I can't read all the names. I can see the hearts. Can't read all it. I put this on. Oh, that is so beautiful. I'm going to keep going. I'm just looking to see if there's any. Read the comments. Sometimes I can read the comments, but I can't read the names. I'm just going to keep going because I can't see them very good. All right. So that first song that I just played, when you hear the term Ma'ati, it means the dual goddesses of Ma'at, Aset and Nebuchadnezzar, and it's symbolized by the caduceus with the two goddesses on either side of Asar, symbolizing physicality and spirituality, combining to allow the soul to move forward. So we're asking for enlightenment. We're not asking for enlightenment. We're asking for assistance in attaining enlightenment because we can only become enlightened ourselves. We can't be enlightened by someone else. All right. This is one of my favorite songs. I'll explain it first. The Meduneter is Ma Pu'u, which means what's going on. And this song, it means no matter what's going on. And then An Nemu Nemu means remain in the stillness. And then the rest is in English. Ma Pu'u. Nemu nemu, Mapu. Nemu nemu. No matter what's going on, remain in the stillness. No matter what's going on, remain in the stillness. When you know Nebuchadnezzar, you know everything. When you know Nebuchadnezzar, everything. When you know Nebuchadnezzar, you know everything. When you know Nebuchadnezzar, you know everything. Nemu nemu, Mapu. Nemu nemu. No matter what's going on, remain in the stillness. No matter what's going on, remain in the stillness. When you know Nebuchadnezzar, you know everything. 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 Yes, when you know Nebuchadnezzar, you know everything. And who or what is Nebuchadnezzar? Nebuchadnezzar is the all-encompassing divinity, the all-embracing spirit that pervades all, is all. And all spiritual traditions, all religions, every single deity that you can name is encompassed by Nebuchadnezzar. All the gods and goddesses are just individual aspects or rays of the all-encompassing divinity. So when you know Nebuchadnezzar, you know everything. And that's really helpful for me, because sometimes I get down on myself or act like I don't know what's going on. And then I just, no matter what's going on, I just find the stillness, and then you just know everything. You already have the answers inside of you. So it's a good reminder for that. I broke my glasses. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I can't see the names. They're faded out. So Dua, sorry I can't read out your names. I really appreciate you being here. And I was trying to use my laptop so that it'd be easier to see the names, but I can't see them very good without more light. Okay, the next song, those are my dogs. They want to join in. Turn off the ringer. That phone call. Okay. The next song I'm going to do is from the opening prayers of the book of Coming Forth by Day. And there's 3 songs that I like to sing before I read from the Purdim Haru. I'm going to have to let them out. I'll let them out after this one. I kept doing up in my ketchup jet in bed. On a test, I ATM kept it up. Kept it up, came on, let it Kake uben ke pasit mood ke KTM suten nataru Iri nek mood noot adiyam iri ni Manu wim hate pep to ma atata Dura kept to benef in my ketchup in bed Anatesra KTM Kepara Kemanetaru Kake Uben K Pasiput K KTM Suten Netaru Irinek Mood Noot Adiyam Irinini Manu in her tap up to my atata. Do what I kept to benef in my ketchup in bed. On a test like ATM Kepara came on that to do. Kake Uben K Pasit Mood K. Suten nataru Iri nek mood noot adiyam iri ni Manu in the tip pep to ma atata Now I'm going to move into another Ma'at song. Dan Kumar Mat Nebuten Kahinamat Akinamat Hasimamat Duamat Nebuten Matan Kumar Mat Nebuten Kahinamat, Ankinamat, Hasimamat, Duamat Nebuten. Matan Kumat, Mat Nebuten, Kahinamat, Ankinamat, Hasimamat, Duamat Nebuten. Madan Kumat, Kahinamat, Hasimamat, nebuten kahinamat akinamat hasimamat duamat nebuten matan kumat mat nebuten Duamat Nebuten. The first song, I'm going to have to run and get the translation because I don't want to give you the wrong translation. I'll be right back. Oh, hi, you want to come out? Oh, you're on my bed. Naughty girl. Naughty girl on my bed. Come on. You was on my bed. She jumped on my bed. Out, come on, in the closet. Come on. You're not supposed to be up there. Go on. You're so rotten. So rotten. Oh my goodness. She can be a naughty girl. Okay. All right. The exact translation in this devotional prayer book. Adorations to Ra when he rises in horizon eastern. Homage to Ra coming forth as Capita, creator of the gods and goddesses. Rising thee, shining thee, lighting up thy mother, rising as Lord King of the gods and goddesses. Your mother Nut worships you with 2 arms, and Ma'at, the western horizon, receives thee in peace. Ma'at embraces thee at the double seasons perennially. Dua Hotep. And then the second song that I added in there, Ma'at is the source of life. Ma'at is in everywhere you are. Rise in the morning with Ma'at. Live with Ma'at. Let her guide your actions. Adorations to Goddess Ma'at, who is everywhere you are. Okay, Hotep. And let me see, what else have I got? This is a song that, well, most of these songs you can find out on Bandcamp or Spotify. Some of them, I'm working on them in the studio, and they'll be released this spring, even though it's almost spring. And this is one that is not out yet. So the first part is Nuk Ajahuti, which means I am Jehuti. When you have Nuk, and that means I am that, or I am. And then Ma'at Zebi Ma'at means Ma'at has effectiveness and expresses through me. And then the second part is, I'm drawing a blank. Ra Neb Im Neferu, which means every day I bring forth goodness and well-being perennially. And this is teachings from the Book of Breathing by Jehuti. Nuka Jehuti Ma'at Sebi Ma'at 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 Ra Nebim Neferu Ra Nebim Neferu Ra Nebim Neferu Ra Nebim Neferu Nuka Jehuti Ma'at Sebi Ma'at Ranevim Neferu, Ranevim Neferu, Ranevim Neferu, Nuka Jehuti Masabiman, Nuka Jehuti Masabiman, Nuka Jehuti Masabiman, Nuka Jehuti Masabiman, Ranevim Neferu, Ranevim Neferu, Ranevim Neferu, Ranevim Neferu. Hotep. Oh, that was a nice one. Yes, these heck owls are very powerful. Some of them are devotional chants, making adorations to the divine within you, the divine within me, the divine within all life. And some are expressing wisdom teachings that have, I've resonated with, and they help me to remember the teachings when I sing the chants, and they help bring about the transformation in our life, which ideally would lead us to enlightenment in every moment and throughout our existence. Let's see, what will I do next? Seems like I'm doing a lot of Ma'at songs. This is a really nice one. It's called Erdinek. It's another one about well-being. Uh-oh, got a comment. I can read the comments. I'm not really reading the names. Where do we find the Dua songbook that I used? And what is the instrument called? All right. This is Devotional Prayer Manual from Shatao Netter. And if you go to EgyptianYoga.com, you'll be directed to all their books. I'm an initiate of the Temple of Aset. And we have devotional prayer services on Thursday evenings. They had one tonight. Sunday mornings, and then I'm on the one on Tuesday mornings. And let's see, I guess if you go to EgyptianYoga.com, you'll find the information there, or if you just inbox me, or I don't know how I'll send you the links. I'll make a post with the links that you can join the conference. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And the harp, my name is, oh, I remember you. Yes, the information with all the Afro-Mexicana. Ucha. And this instrument is from Ghana. It's called a sipriwa. It's a Kemetic style harp. And I really love playing this instrument. It's my first instrument is the piano. And my great-grandmother played the harp, the piano, and the cello. She had a gig on a ferry boat. And so once I found that out, I was determined to play the harp. And then I just started playing African harp. So I have a little collection of African harps. Yep. And let's see, what song did I say I was going to do next? Oh, this one is called Erdinek, and it's a prayer for well-being. Ban, ban, I'll axe against my art. 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 You said, that I was sad and best, that I was sad and best, sad sheds, crocodile tears, sad crocodile tears, sad sheds, crocodile tears, sad sheds, crocodile tears. The shanty mesh, the shanty mesh, the shanty mesh, the shanty mesh. I said the storm calmer, I said crocodile tamer. Look, I said the storm calmer. Look, I said crocodile tamer. Ban, ban, on my. Ban, ban, on my. Ban, ban, on my. Ban, ban, on my. I had a tenu. I had a tenu. I had a tenu. I had a tenu. Yeah, Johnson Erdinet, Johnson Erdinet, Johnson Erdinet, Johnson. All right, a little bit of translation. Ahet Atenu means this is a prayer for spiritual well-being. Erdinek means grant us strength, spiritual strength. Uja, vitality, and Sanab is health. So this is a prayer for granting well-being, spiritual strength, and health. And Ban, all acts against Ma'at. Ban is a Kemetic word which means acts against Ma'at, or bad acts. So ban is like a play on words. Ban all acts against Ma'at, or ban all actions against Ma'at. And then the next line is Kerau sets tempest. So I'm going through a process of ego identity separation, where you learn how to separate from your ego identity, the part of you that always gets upset or angry or jealous or fearful or doubtful. Those are called fetters of Set. And we're really raised or trained to identify with our ego personality. And at some point, you get fed up with all of the BS and you seek something higher, which leads to a spiritual awakening. So at some point on the path to enlightenment, you are like appalled when your ego flares up That's what's been happening to me for since about a year. I've been going through this really intense process of purification. So Karau Set is when Set, or the ego, is afraid for its life, because we are attaining awareness and consciousness. So when you are like, whoa, I don't want to respond that way, I don't want to react that way, then your Setian nature, which is where the word Satan comes from, is from Set. Your ego personality will flare up and will like start having a temper tantrum and causing all these chaotic storms, and making bad decisions and saying things we don't mean and being super emotional. So that's called Set's tempest, like this huge storm. And then crocodile tears. Set sheds crocodile tears. When Set is in this stage, when our ego is running our lives, then our royal personality is our personality that is seeking enlightenment, that's going through this awakening. And so at this point, Set starts crying. Set's crocodile tears, because Set is represented as a crocodile. So that's when we're crying, because our ego doesn't want to let go of the power that it's had over our lives for so long. This is why I took a step back from promoting myself, because it was pointed out to me that my egoism is coming out, because I was getting, these lights are too bright, I was so upset about things not going the way I wanted them to, and so my ego was just like having a temper tantrum. So that's when Set sheds crocodile tears. However, fortunately for us, Aset, the goddess Aset, the divine mother of intuitional wisdom, also known as Isis, she can calm the storm. She's known as the navigator, and she knows how to calm the storm. Because when we're on the road to enlightenment, we're actually on a boat. All spiritual beings have a boat that sails towards their enlightenment. And ideally, Set, or our ego personality, is at the front of the boat, protecting the boat from chaos and danger. And Heru, our spiritual aspiration, is the one steering the boat. But sometimes Set sneaks to the steering and starts taking the boat or steering your life in a different direction. So we do these chants to raise our vibration and consciousness, so that our spiritual aspiration is once again guiding the boat. So Aset, the divine goddess mother of intuitional wisdom, can calm the storm, and she can tame the crocodile. Aset is the storm calmer and the crocodile tamer. And then that goes to the part about an Ma'at. So we want to ban all acts against Ma'at. An Ma'at means against Ma'at. So that is the mystical meaning of that wonderful song, and it will be coming out on my next collection this spring. Looks like there's some more comments. Like I said, I can read the names, but I can't see who's making the comments. But I'm grateful to all of you for joining and sticking around for this music. Thank you. And let's see. Got time for a little bit more. Which one do I want to do next? I have so many favorite songs. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't know which one to play. Oh, this is a good one. It's the same melody as the other two Ma'at songs. It's like a little trilogy. So I'll do a little explanation. In this Kemetic tradition, our heart is known as Ab, and it's symbolized as a vase or a vessel, because the Ab contains all the unconscious and conscious impressions from our life, our past life, and even just moments in our life. And so this is called Ariyu, that gets stored in our heart. And at the moment of death, when your body dies and your soul moves on to the next level, goes to the hall of Ma'at, and your heart is weighed against the feather of Ma'at, your Ariyu, your if you have any regrets or sadness or bitterness or coulda, woulda, shouldas, then your heart will be heavier than the feather ma'at, and you'll have to come back to earth and be reincarnated. However, if your heart is lighter than the feather ma'at, then you get to move on to the next level of eternity. And so we want to live our life in such a way that our heart remains as light as a feather, so that we don't have to come back. So if you have any triggers or emotions that keep coming, or if like a situation keeps happening and again in your life, you're supposed to live in such a way that you don't have to come back. And then, so that's the ma'at part. And then the second part is for Anpu. And Anpu is the opener of the ways. And when your body dies and your soul is moving through these levels, Anpu is the one that will take you by the hand and lead you to the scale of ma'at, and will sit there with you while your heart is being weighed. So, I hope you enjoy this song. Keep your heart as light as a feather. Do a ma'at. Keep your heart as light as a feather. Do a ma'at. To know the difference between what's real and unreal. Do Anpu. To know the difference between what's real and unreal. Do Anpu. Light as a feather. Do as a feather, Nupuma. Make my heart as light as a feather, Nupuma. I know the difference between what's real and unreal. I know the difference between what's real and unreal. Do a ma'at. Do as a feather, do a ma'at. Make your heart as light as a feather, Nupuma. To know the difference between what's real and unreal. Do Anpu. I know the difference between what's real and unreal. Nupu Anpu. Do a ma'at. Do Anpu. Puma. Nukpuan Poo. Duamat. Dua maat, dua anpu, Hotep. So you got some more comments. Oh, Dua. Dua, I'm glad you like my voice. I have 6 CDs out, believe it or not. I am the most famous unknown person in the world. Just kidding. You can check them out on Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, Bandcamp. Some stuff's on SoundCloud. For the first, 20 years of my music career, I was quote-unquote just reggae music, and then native reggae music because I am Cherokee and Lakota. And then I evolved to world music because I just couldn't be limited by the patriarchy of reggae, Rastafari. And I got to record an album in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. That's the Celestial Folk Music CD. And then after that, the cultural music is very healing and soothing. However, it wasn't helping me change my mindset, because I was still healing from rape and trauma. And I was still plagued with negativity and doubts and fears and just depression. So then I just totally focused on this devotional music, Egyptian devotional music. And it has, brought so much healing to my mind and my heart and transformation of my life. And so now I just have both, have the reggae and the devotional music. So this year I'll be focusing on devotional music recordings, some with my band and some solo. So with the band, it'll still be like reggae. And even with the harp, I've been playing reggae bass lines on the harp. But yes, I'm still on this spiritual journey, so it'll mostly be the yoga music. Okay. So please find my music on the internet. And I still have, 12,000 CDs in my garage. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Us boomers, maybe some boomers will buy some more. Let's see, what other song do I want to sing? Oh, I want to sing this one. I usually sing this one at the beginning of my devotion, but I love the harp so much. So this one is from the prayer book also. You can find it in the prayer book. And this is called The 4 Great Truths of Chaitau Netter. It's basically the beliefs of the Nettarian practitioners. I'll recite the English first. I know it by heart, but when I'm presenting it to others, I want to give the accurate translation because I might put in my own interpretation. So the first one, Pa Netter Ua Ua Nepajer Neteru. The translation is, the Netter, the Supreme Being, is one and alone, and is Nebuchadnezzar manifesting everywhere and all things in the form of gods and goddesses. And here's a little commentary. Nebuchadnezzar means the all-encompassing divinity, the all-inclusive, all-embracing spirit, which pervades all and who is the ultimate essence of all. This first truth unifies all the expressions of Kemetan religion. Then we have An Ma'at Sui Sayaset Se Kemen. Lack of righteousness brings fetters to the personality, and these fetters lead to ignorance of the divine. Fetters are like the bandages on a mummy that they keep us locked into the ego personality, and they don't allow our spirit and soul to soar freely. They're egoism, jealousy, hatred, anxiety, low self-esteem, impatience, arrogance. It's any time that we forget our divinity, or anytime we ignore our divinity, anytime we think we know best, anytime we think we're doing something. Like if I would say, I wrote all these songs and I'm just the greatest musician ever, and I did this all myself, da 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 da. When in reality, the divine spirit, Nebuchadnezzar, is flowing through me and is presenting this music to you all, and the divine within you was drawn to tune in to receive this vibration. It's not really you. This is just something that is being offered to help people raise their frequency, and you all are tuned into this frequency. So it's not you that came here. It's that you were brought here or sent here by your ancestors or Nebuchadnezzar or your higher self to receive this musical wisdom. Here's the commentary. When a human being acts in ways that contradict the natural order of nature, negative qualities of the mind will develop within that person's personality. These are the afflictions of Set. Set is the Neteru of egoism and selfishness. The afflictions of Set include anger, hatred, greed, lust, jealousy, envy, gluttony, dishonesty, hypocrisy, etc. So to be free from the fetters of Set, one must be free from the afflictions of Set. And like I said earlier, Set is where the whole notion of Satan or the devil came from. There is no such thing as the devil in the Tyrrhenian philosophy. There's only ignorance of the divine, which is referred to as egoism. And Set is the Neteru of ignorance or of egoism. The number 3, Say Washu, Say Nafu, and Sayu Set. Devotion to the divine leads to freedom from the fetters of Set. So there is a way out of that nightmare, and that's devotion. Like right now, what I'm offering, even though I'm not in front of my altar and everything, I'm offering devotion. And you're tuning in, so you're also offering devotion. And this is one way to free oneself from the fetters of Set, is by offering devotion. Here's the commentary. To be liberated, nafu, which means freedom, and it also means to breathe. So check that out. The ancient Kemetic people, they always have these puns or plays on words. So the hieroglyph for breath is also the one for freedom, and it's represented by the sail of a boat. I'll try to have that next time. Okay. To be liberated, nafu, freedom to breathe from the afflictions of Set, one must be devoted to the divine. Being devoted to the divine means living by Ma'at. Ma'at is a way of life that is purifying to the heart and beneficial to society as it promotes virtue and order. Living by Ma'at means practicing Shedi spiritual practices and disciplines. Uwashu means devotion, and the classic pose of adoring the divine is called Dua. Standing or sitting with raised hands. See, I don't have my glasses. With upraised hands facing outwards towards the image of divinity. And you may have seen me do that. When I go like this, it means dua. And that means adoration to the divine. It could mean greetings. It could mean thank you. And last but not least, Ari Shedi Rek Aben Makaru. The practice of the Shedi disciplines leads to knowing oneself as a divine. This is called being true of speech. In the commentary, doing Shedi means to study profoundly, to penetrate the mystery, Shatout, and discover the nature of the divine. There have been several practices designed by the sages of ancient Kemet to facilitate the process of self-knowledge. These are the religious Shatout traditions, it means hidden traditions, and the Sima, Smai, Tawi, yogic disciplines related to them that augment the spiritual practice. All the traditions relate the teachings of the sages by means of myths related to particular gods or goddesses. The gods and goddesses are also known as cosmic forces of nature. Like I mentioned before, Nebuchadnezzar and the different aspects of nature, the different aspects of creation. We have the cosmic force of magnetism, cosmic force of gravity, cosmic force of electricity, and then we have the cosmic force of truth, who is Ma'at, or the cosmic force of communication, intelligence, that is Jehuti, or the cosmic force of divine intuition, that would be Aset. So the gods and goddesses actually represent forces of nature. The word nature comes from Neter, which is the gods and goddesses of Nebuchadnezzar. It is understood that all of these Neteru are related like brothers and sisters, having all emanated from the same source, the same supremely divine parent, who is neither male nor female, but encompasses the totality of the two. And again, that's from the devotional manual of Shatao Netter. So now I'm going to offer that what I just read to you. I'm going to offer the music. Panatadu, I never shed him Nettadu. On the arts we sell, you said, say, come in. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Adi shady, rekab in Bakeru. Panatadu, I never shed him Nettadu. On the arts we sell, you said, say, come in. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Adi shady, rekab in Bakeru. Panatadu, I never shed him Nettadu. On the arts we sell, you said, say, come in. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Adi shady, rekab in Bakeru. Panatadu, I never shed him Nettadu. On the arts we sell, you said, say, come in. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Adi shady, rekab in Bakeru. Since that third one is so important, I like to repeat that one over and over again. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Say what you inside you said. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. That's right, devotion to the divine leads to freedom from the fetters of Set. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Now start over. Panatadu, I never shed him Nettadu. On the arts we sell, you said, say, come in. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Adi shady, rekab in Bakeru. Panatadu, I never shed him Nettadu. On the arts we sell, you said, say, come in. Say what you say, not fool, inside you said. Adi shady, rekab in Bakeru. I really got into that one. That song has saved me a whole bunch of times. Because when I get into that downward mentality, you have to remember, devotion to the divine leads to freedom from the fetters of Set. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, man, so many songs. Let's see, which one should I do next? You're right, Sybil. I need to sing some. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Oh, my dog's trying to play the harp. I need to offer some from my the early ones. I'm going to go get my instrument. Sybil, when I'm done with this, I will take you out. We got a few more minutes. All right. Okay. So this one is a healing chant for anyone who is in need of healing, or if you know someone in your family or your circle that's in need of healing. And I'll say the translation first. Adorations to Goddess Sekhmet, power of the life force energy. Adorations to Goddess Aset, Lady of wisdom and healing words of power. Do for these children life, vitality, and health. And you can type in their name or just meditate or chant their names. And this song is also available on my Spotify. It's on all my music platforms. It's from the first devotional music CD that I put out. Oh, this is called a sistrum. It's an ancient Egyptian musical instrument. I got it in Egypt. And it represents the three highest chakras. And then Heteru is at the heart. And it's known for dispelling chaos and egoism. Dua sekame, dua se, arimes, okujasene, dua sekame, dua aset, arimes, okujasene, dua sekame, dua aset, arimes, okujasene, dua sekame, dua aset, arimes, okujasene, 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 And I'll repeat the translation for those of you who just tuned in. Adorations to Goddess Sekhmet, power of the life force energy. Adorations to Goddess Aset, Lady of wisdom and healing words of power. Do for these children life, vitality, and health. Hotep. Okay. I think for this next one, I'm going to get my symbols. Yeah, I never know when I'm going to be moved to play, so sometimes I don't have all my instruments. Ooh, some comments. Oh, thank you so much. Is that Pleiades? I can read the comments, but I can't really see the names, so I'm just sending you love and light. Thank you for your comments. Okay, so this is a new song. It's so new that no one else has heard it yet. I have a very rough recording on my cell phone, And I promised my friend that I would have it ready for Saturday. So when I get off of this live stream, I'm going to go in there and record some music. I've been working on a lot of other projects and I haven't been recording. And people are like, when are you going to record that song? When are you going to record that song? So the songs that I have recorded, but they're not like been professionally mixed or mastered or on Spotify, they're on my Bandcamp channel. And you can listen to them for free for 3 listens. And then after that, they ask you for $1. It's not a whole lot. So this song, or this Hekau is a chant, a sacred words of power. So there's Hekau, and then there's Hesi. Hesi is divine singing, and then Shmai is sacred music. So I've been offering Hekau and Hesi, and this is a Hekau. And this Hekau is inspired from the reflections from our yoga posture system for the pose of Asar. Asar is the soul. Anytime you read Asar, they're talking about you. They're talking about your soul. They're talking about your spiritual journey, not just some deity in the past or up in the stars, but it's talking about your soul, because the divine soul, each one of us has a fragment of that divinity inside of us. And so anytime they're talking about the journey of the soul, they're talking about your journey. So in this Hekau, I, as Asar, am offering to you, because the line from the reflection goes, the journey of the soul leads to me, Asar. So be raised, be joyful, and be enlightened in peace for eternity. Okay? So that's what this is. And I haven't played it for anyone else yet, so. Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Anshin. Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Unkin. Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Anshin. Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Ankin. Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Unshin. Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Ankin. Nukasar, 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 Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Unshin. Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Ankin. Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Unshin. Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Ankin. Nukasar, 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 Nukasar. Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Unshin. Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Ankin. Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Unshin. Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep, Niacin Hotep Ankin. Hotep. Yes, so I'm offering to you, wishing for you, praying for you that you'll find enlightenment and peace for eternity. It's very powerful. I'm looking forward to recording that one. It's going to be like 20 or 30 minutes long and just all ethereal and beautiful music. It's going to be awesome. Let's see here. Do a few more since some more people joined. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight for this session of comedic mystical music and devotion. There's my dog Sybil who's joining in. Say hi, Sybil. They're ready to go out back. Okay, I'm going to do one for them. For Anpu. Anpu is the opener of the ways. Okay, just a little bit longer. One more song. And Anpu is represented by the jackal. So he's connected to the dogs. Loyal deity. Okay, this is Elu. Don't you step on my harp. Okay, everybody go lay down. Go lay down. One more song. I normally sing this at the beginning of a session. I'm singing at the end. So my prayer is that this healing session and chant is going to open the ways for you after we jump off the call. Oh, Anpu, open the ways. Oh, Anpu, open the ways. Remove obstacles in my success, in my spiritual practice. Oh, Anpu, open the ways. Oh, Anpu, open the ways. Lead souls through the narrow pathways to know the difference between real and unreal. Oh, Anpu, open the ways. Oh, Anpu, open the ways. Mesh between heaven and hell. Face black as night, golden as the day. Equally watchful by night as by day. Oh, Anpu, open the ways. Oh, Anpu, open the ways. May Anpu make my thighs firm so that I can stand upon them. Oh, Anpu, open the ways. Oh, Anpu, open the ways. I've washed myself in the waters where Anpu washed himself, where he was the officer of embalmer and bandager. Oh, Anpu, open the ways. Oh, Anpu, open the ways. My lips are the lips of Anpu. 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 All right, Dua, Hotep. Thank you for being here tonight. And if you just tuned in, I'm so sorry you missed the show. And I'll be back. I try to be here on Thursday nights at around 9 o'clock and Sunday nights. And I promise I'm going to put some more music videos up on TikTok. I don't know what I've been doing. Oh gosh, some of you just tuned in. Okay, I'm going to do one more on the harp. And then we will go. Which one will it be? Yeah, so this one is another one from Ma'atical Wisdom. It'll be on my CD coming out this spring. And it's about purifying the heart. I talked earlier about the Ariyu that's stored in the heart, the Ab. And there's steps that we can go through to purify our heart and our minds and our Ariyu so that we can have a more balanced, pleasant lifestyle while we're living in this treacherous illusion. We want to live in such a way that our heart remains light as a feather so that when our body dies, we don't have to return. We can just keep sailing towards eternity. So I'll give the translation first. Nuk Mat means I am Ma'at. I am the goddess. I'm the cosmic force of balance, truth, order, harmony, justice, reciprocity, and righteousness. Menku Menk Ab means like when you're chipping away at impurities in your heart or impurities in your mind, like negative thoughts or limiting beliefs, or like recently I uncovered a generational curse. Then Mat Menku Abba Ab. Mat purifies the heart of toxic desires. And then Om Ma'at. Om is the universal name of the the unknown hidden name of the divinity, but is honoring Ma'at. Then A'amu'ab. That one I don't remember exactly the translation. Has something to do with purifying the heart. And then Nuk Ma'at Ab. Ma'at Ab. My heart has been purified through Ma'at. It's not tuned. Hold on. That's better. Well, Dua, thank you so much for being here tonight. Uh-oh. Yes, I have YouTube. I have 2 YouTubes, actually. I have one for the music, which is at Tachia Ahmet and YouTube. And then for the sound healing and astrology, I have the Kimitones Cosmic Sound Healing YouTube channel. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah, so please go to my YouTube channels. They should be connected. And then I also have a 3rd YouTube channel for Vivo. I just released my first official music video for the song Two Roads. So I actually have 3 YouTube videos. Like that little emoji. The Two Roads song was recorded with my band, so it's got electric keyboards and bass, guitar, and percussion, and flute. And I hope to be doing more recording. I kind of got sidetracked with some other things. And yeah, so please visit my YouTube channel. And I rotate my live, so like this one was musical. Then the next one will be about astrology because it's the new moon on Saturday. And then the one after that will be wellness. So those are my three what do you call it, aspects of my brand: music, sound healing, astrology, and wellness. So I could keep playing all night, but my dogs have to, to take them out back, and so that's the end of my session for tonight. And I said, like I said, I promise I will start putting out more music videos. When I was doing them more often on TikTok, I didn't think people liked them, so I didn't do it. But the last few ones, people really liked it, so I'm going to start doing it again. In fact, when I come back inside, I'm going to record a few, so they'll be out soon on TikTok. And then I'm going into the studio, and I'll be releasing the Ma'at CD, collection this spring. Yep. So thank you so much for being here. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I really love you all. I really appreciate you. It means so much to me when you tune in. I would stay a little longer, but I better go. Okay, I'll start with I'll end with the one I started with. Dua again. Thank you so much for being here and for sticking around. And I'll be back with another live on Sunday and Thursday. That's my intention, is every Sunday night and Thursday night. Peace. Hotep. Thank you. Peace and love. Oops. Uh-oh, what did I do? Now I don't know how to turn it off. Enhance. There we go. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much. Peace. Hotep.